You already know what time it is. It's your boy DJ Richie Skye back with some tea, interviews, recaps, and more. And be sure to check the links in the description of this video for trips, for books, one-on-one sessions, and more. Now let's get into the tea. I think we're all just a little bit perplexed about Porsha claiming that she would shag Charles if Angela don't leave her alone, especially Dr. Heavenly. Oh, yes, indeed. I was wondering if any other celebrity would comment about this because as I saw Jazelle, because I had to go back and watch the episode I had missed that part of Watch What Happens Live where this was brought up. And Andy asked Porsha about it, and she just kind of giggled, and was very much like, oh, she wasn't supposed to hear that, basically kind of indicating that it was a joke. And it's kind of like, what? And the fact that Jazelle sat there, and just kind of like looked, I get it. Maybe Jazelle just knows her girl. It is what it is. But it's kind of like, Jazelle has gone through a situation where, her boyfriend, her pastor boyfriend, to quote Monique, was allegedly swinging his. I don't know about all that. Let me put the alleged badge up here. Before it come out in the binder again. But anyway, so it's surprising to me because Jazelle typically will school the girls. That is one thing you can say about Jazelle. When somebody, she usually puts on Big Sister Almighty, big sorority sister, and really usually educates the girls on what's kosher and what's not kosher. You can definitely count on Jazelle for that. And a lot of times her advice be sage, as we're going to talk about in just a little bit when she calls. We'll get into that. But this is what Dr. Heavenly had to say. Let's get into it because she has some commentary about it as well.
That's what I want to say. Listen, I know I'm wrong for this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Y'all talk about sleeping with my man, them fighting words. I'm just saying. I ain't talking about nobody. Y'all say y'all gonna sleep with my husband, we got to fight. Especially if you pretty. Especially if you think you probably could do it. Don't say you gonna sleep with my man. Please don't, because I'm gonna have to fight. Every time I see you, it's gonna be on site. Chad, don't even worry about it. They know. The people know.
We know. Somebody in the comments said Heavenly not fighting nobody, and Porsha got hands. So I know she don't want them problems the way she literally ran from Dr. Contessa. Dr. Heavenly knows. Dr. Heavenly got that mouth. She gonna run it, and then maybe get to running. Okay, I don't blame you, Dr. Heavenly, because Lord knows ain't no need in fighting nobody these days. Because these people, they be fighting to, I don't know. Like I ain't trying, like these people be street fighting. Okay, finish her. You know what I'm saying? Like don't even get into it with the folks no more. Because people be taking it too far. But what y'all think? Y'all feel like Dr. Heavenly got a point? Let me know in the chatterization down below because I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. Did you feel the same way? I still feel some type of way about it too. Like, Porsha, come on now. You really gonna say you gonna shag up that woman husband after you got with Simon after Fallon appeared on your show, for which I believe her and Dennis kind of talk about that timeline in her latest YouTube video. Now, listen, if you are a Porsha fan, note that I am too. I like Porsha. When Porsha is fun and funny, right? When she is fun and funny, she is a key, right? But when she in a bad mood, oh my God, it'd be like, what? And I just be trying to figure out what is wrong, girl. What the problem be? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you just, girl, like just let it go, Elsa. Let it go. Okay, let it go. All right, so we're gonna talk about our next story. We're gonna talk about our next story because while we're still trying to figure that out. Speaking of which, speaking of Porsha, she y'all is still talking. Shout out to the Jasmine brand for that last story. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room for this one. But she's still talking about Drew and Dennis. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, but is it any surprise?
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
We've been talking about this since episode 1 and this episode 9. Oh, I'm crying. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. But listen, we have. And I think, when a story goes on for too long, especially when ain't nobody really giving it the correct type of energy. You know what I'm saying? I can see, again, like I said, I can see if each of these ladies was going toe to toe, round for round, and giving us good reads, good shade, but they not even doing that. It feels real like everybody's being passive aggressive about it, and really just ain't nobody talking. The most energy we got from it was from Porsha circa episode 1, when she called her a low down and dirty. But we ain't got nothing ever since. I mean, nothing to write home about, nothing to, nothing to make a meme about, nothing to write a dissertation on, nothing that I'm gonna be trying to think about 5 seasons from now. Oh my God, do y'all remember when Porsha and Drew went at it? Wasn't that a good time? Was that not a time? Nobody's gonna say that. Nobody's gonna say it because ain't neither one of y'all giving us Nathan to work with. So stop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. All right, so listen. The last thing I'm going to talk about, and shout out to the Bravo Shade Room. Let me go ahead and like this post. Like. Make sure y'all do the same when y'all get the opportunity to. I want to talk about this. Jazelle did the virtual reality on the promotional trail for, what's that show? Love Hotel, Motel, Hotel, Holiday Inn. Okay, so the Love Motel, she is on the press tour because obviously she's the most notable face currently, I believe. And it makes sense that she would be out on the promotional trail first. I think the tie-in for having her on Watch What Happens Live with Porsha was definitely spot on because I actually like the two of them on Bravo chat room. I'm actually kind of mad that they took it away. I thought it was really, really, really good. And I feel like they could have done a podcast with that. I mean, especially given the views that Porsha's getting on her her YouTube page now. I mean, her YouTube is, the views on the episodes that she's dropping are pretty lit. So, but listen, I guess Porsha said I could do that on my own. Anyway, so Jazelle, is asked about the Kenya Moore and Britt Eady of it all, have portions of which I refuse to speak about ever again, right? But I do want to emphasize, for me, that does not equate to the totality of Kenya Moore's existence. I just look at this as a very bad moment in time, and I'm not going to gloss over what she did, but I'm also not going to. I feel like she's now apologized. We all got to kind of move on at a certain point in time. And again, I may not like what she did, but I do, and I'm still going to discuss Kenya Moore as is relevant to our discussions about reality TV. And when asked about this, Jazelle basically calls Britt Pistol Girl, and says that she should have been fired on the spot. She also indicates that if it were on Potomac, that she would have been fired on the spot as well, which is interesting because I'm like, well, how you know? I mean, because has anybody ever mentioned a pow pow before on your show? So how you know? How you know? Yeah. So there's that. But basically, she says if one is gone, they both should be gone, and if one is there, they both should be there. Again, I do believe had this whole situation happened outside of the context of a public gathering, and not public is public, but it was private because it's invite only, I'm sure. But at the same time, it's people that is outside the cast. You can't really now control the narrative about how this plays out, because it's now playing out in the media. It's not only just playing out on the show, it's playing out in the media. If it were done in a group setting with the cast, I think that it could have been mitigated, because then production could have made it seem like it never happened. They could have just never included it. They could have never included it in the first place, but because we saw, I mean, people were talking about it, I felt like there was probably no way around this. So yeah, she feels like if one is gone, they both should be gone. What y'all think? Let me know in the chatterization down below. Are y'all watching Love Motel? Did you like it? How did you feel about it? Again, I think I told you guys I tried to watch it, and it's not that it was boring. It just made me nostalgic for old episodes of the show, like of the shows, like Housewives. I went back and halfway through it, I was like, let me go back and watch Luann fall into the bushes on Real Housewives of New York. That's what I want to see. I mean, give me, and it reinforced the idea of what I've been saying all this time, is that Housewives works better when the women are of the ages of 40s to 60s, because there is seasoned shade there. Like, you know, there's been some lived experience. So when people have a lot more lived experience, they tend to be able to know how to throw shade in a very casual way that is funny. And they usually are pretty quirky as well, because they've just had some lived experiences. And those lived experiences help, I think, inform levels of comedy, and also an ability to just kind of let go without the need to present such a perfectly manicured life. I mean, for any show outside of Beverly Hills, because you know those girls, they just, I mean, I feel like everything just has to be so like put together. Oh my God, we've got to have our clam, gotta have clam. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these other shows are getting to that point too. And I think that's the thing that I really kind of do enjoy about Potomac, now that I really think about it. They don't really have like these like glam squads, right? When I really think about it, when you look at the episode, look back at episodes now of Potomac now, and they are not really traveling with glam squads. They're doing their, I mean, they're coming in looking good, right? But they're not traveling with these like, everybody's got a makeup artist, you know, for the trip. You know, it's not giving that. So I think that's probably one of the reasons that Potomac remains such an enjoyable show, because the women are not so like, I mean, they're put together, obviously, and poised, because obviously, I mean, it's, you know, the DMV area, right? I mean, there's a little bit of that bouginess that kind of comes with this area. I mean, it is what it is. We can call a spade, right? I mean, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm kind of like that too, but so I get it. But I think that's what I love about it, is that, you know, it's polished without being like, oh my God, we've got our glam. Like, I'm so over that. Like, I mean, I think it's cool if one person has it and that's their lifestyle, and that's cool. But it's like, come on now. Like, I mean, I don't think a lot of rich people are really traveling like that. I just don't. I mean, I just think that they're getting, I mean, they know how to doll themselves up. I don't know. Maybe y'all let me know. Do y'all travel like that? I mean, for those of you guys who are rich watching this. Also new news is Real Housewives of Miami is back. I think it's June 11th. I did see the trailer for that. That looked pretty interesting. Fun fact, I have not seen a full episode of this new iteration of Miami, but I'm thinking I'm going to watch it, because I am feeling nostalgic for Housewives that feels like a Housewives show that feels fun. And I feel like I've been missing that since the chaos of Salt Lake City, which at times can teeter on the dark side. But now that I think about it, it's still kind of chaotic and fun, right? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm real chatty today, but I think that's what happens when I've just kind of had a little bit of a break and just kind of relaxed a bit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, we can just kind of talk and have a good time. For those of you guys that are here for like, you know, straight tea that's like that's not me. I'm a chatty Cathy. I'm a talky Terry. I am a Gabby Gabs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who I am. That I can't help it. That's who I am. That's who I be. So that's what you're gonna get. So with that being said, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you like chat. Feel like a little good chatterization. That's me. Chime down in the chatterization and let us know what you think about all these topics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Like this video if you haven't. And make sure you guys hit that notification bell button, and I will catch you, of course, in the next video.